Okay. So I am live, that's good. Wow, that's actually very loud. Good to know. Hello. Hello. I don't know who you are, but this is going to be a very entertaining live because I'm just going to be reacting to things. Actually, this is the very first live stream I've done in a very long time, so I'm going to be a bit nervous. So please bear with me, and yeah, this will be fun. I have a few videos I want to react to. So yeah. My chair is very squeaky. I don't know if you can tell. Wow, I have 6 viewers already? Wow, that's crazy. Well, okay. So today's going to be more of a reaction stream. So I'm going to react to this guy's content because he had a lot of views. And then all of a sudden he has even more views. Right? Oh, didn't mean to do that. But this guy has a lot of views very consistently for absolutely no reason. And they all have something to do with villagers except for this one, which we're going to be watching this one today because it seems very entertaining. Hello, welcome to the stream. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed because I'm going to be doing these a lot more. But hello. So we're just going to be reacting to this video. I hate ads. Tell me if anyone else hates ads, because I absolutely hate ads. I would skip it, but I can't skip it for a couple of seconds. Plus, this is how I get paid, so it's very hypocritical.
Get all your cravings delivered to your door with Skip.
Okay, now I can skip it, but it's glitched, so that's fun. Oh, come on. Don't be this glitchy. Oh, okay, so we already watched it. Okay, it's fine. Start it. Let's be real right now. There's no way that this guy wouldn't just whoop that skinny guy. That skinny not villager, that skinny Enderman. There's no way he wouldn't just whoop him to oblivion. I don't believe that at all.
Alright, it's time for y'all to pay your taxes. Tony, my man, it's been a while. Pleasure doing business.
Why is it that many emeralds for just one villager? That's almost too much like real life, to be honest. What the hell?
Devin, my guy. Pleasure doing business. Bob? Hey, yo!
So if you don't pay your rent in this universe, you're just dead? Are you kidding me? How does that make any sense?
Is no one home?
I mean, that kind of makes sense, actually.
Alright, whatever.
If you're not... That actually kind of makes sense, because if you're in real life and you don't pay your rent, you're going to be thrown into the oblivion, which is outside, and then you're just going to be, yeah. So basically, you're just going to be thrown out into the world without a house, and then you'll be homeless for the rest of your life. So you kind of are going to die if you don't pay your rent. So I guess that's a bit realistic.
I ain't playing. Y'all need to pay your taxes.
Oh, hey sir, how can I help you?
Bro, I've never seen a villager with a house this nice.
I mean, yeah, I worked pretty hard for this place, man.
So you must make a lot of money.
Sorry, one second. A villager does not sound like that, and a villager does not have that little of a forehead, because I played Minecraft a lot, and I can spot a fake villager when I see one. This is a fucking fake villager. Come on, tell me that's not a fake villager. Also, I don't know why I swore there, but that is weird.
Running this shop, huh?
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but why don't you take a look in there?
Oh, wow. You have a ton of emeralds. Yeah, this should work.
Stop, where are you going? You can't take those, I won't let you.
Oh, really? You sure about that?
Is there a problem, gentlemen?
Yeah, this guy's trying to rob me. He just came into my store and took all my emeralds. You gotta do something about this.
Oh, so you're really a snitch, huh?
Listen, you're gonna have to give him back those emeralds.
Who's gonna make me?
I will.
Alright, who's...
That would not kill him that fast. I do not believe that in the slightest. There's no way. What do you guys think? Would that kill him that quickly? I don't think so. Like, in the slightest.
next? What's up, bro?
No, please. I don't have any emeralds. Why are you doing this to us?
Cause I like being a bully. Oh, and also I'm in debt.
You're in debt?
Yeah, it's kind of a long story.
How are we supposed to defeat the dragon?
I think I have something that might work. Give me all your emeralds. Yo, I think it worked. Let's go.
I wouldn't trust this guy with 1 emerald, nonetheless 1,000. Have you guys ever played Minecraft before? It's very hard to get emeralds in this game. I would not trust him with any of them.
Gotta give it to you. I didn't think this idea would actually work.
And that is exactly why you do not trust random people with your emeralds. Spam F in chat if you agree.
Shoot, bro, I really thought that would work.
Dude, are you serious? Do you know how much of my emeralds I wasted on this? Alright, you know what? You owe me at least 10,000 emeralds, and I want them by next week. You gotta get them to me, or else I'm banning you.
Damn, that was a dumb idea.
That's not even a big threat at all. Because if you're just gonna ban him, just ban him. Because I'm pretty sure, what is it? He would get banned anyway. So just ban him.
Yeah, bro. I'm not trying to get banned.
If you need emeralds, why don't you just join the mob tournament?
What?
Because most of the people that would join a mob tournament aren't this small and are actually buff.
Bro, give me that flyer.
Yes, sir.
If I can win this tournament, I can pay back Evbo, and I won't get banned from the server. Alright, bro, it's your lucky day. I'm gonna go win this tournament.
A new coach, and a game to get to, and rear cross traffic braking.
Hey, this is lit. Hey, yo, can I sign up here? Bruh.
I would not be signing that warrant. Like, in the slightest. Because, literally, what did it say on the warrant? If you die, it's not our fault. Even though they're hosting an event where you most likely will die. Everyone except for one person. I am not signing my name here. Nah.
Bruh. Oh, that's what's up. I get my own room? I bet.
Also, if
What
anyone's
is
here,
up,
turn on post notifications.
competitors?
That'd be
Wait,
cool.
what?
Thank you for participating in the tournament. Allow me to explain the rules. This is a PvP tournament. Every match will have 2 competitors fight until someone is unable to continue.
Except there's no way they're going to be that small and they're not going to be buff at all. There's no way. I do not believe that.
Once a winner is announced, they will move on in the bracket, and the winner will be awarded 1 million emeralds.
Let's go!
The tournament will start in a couple hours, so be ready.
It's gonna be light work.
Settle down, settle down. In our first match, we have a villager that all the ladies fall for. He holds a record of 0 wins.
Is that actually what people like nowadays? There's no way.
And 69 losses. Dr. Dre
What the fuck?
versus the
That was my exact same reaction. Like, what the fuck?
Diamond Golem.
I've always liked diamond golems in the game. Am I wrong? Like, they should actually add diamond golems. I know it's like a lot of money and a lot of resources wasted, but holy god, they should actually add that.
Fight.
What the fuck? There's no way. How does this have 30 mil? No, this has how many views again? How does this have 28 million views? This guy somehow figured it out. And he has a live channel? God, wow. Oh, this is the part we seen earlier. But these aren't actual mobs in Minecraft, so... Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. But these aren't actual mobs in Minecraft, so why are they in... Is this like a mod or something? Because half the things in this game don't make sense from Minecraft. We are also going to be playing Minecraft in a bit. I don't know if I've explained that.
Boo, pussy! All right. Next up, we have a player that loves bullying villagers. Rocks!
I bet! Let's go! Let's get loot!
Versus the Creeper!
Wait,
Really?
what the heck?
Really?
Nah.
So, sorry. But everyone else goes up against these powerful mobs, and then the main character goes against this pipsqueak. Are you kidding me? This guy will just blow up and then
Bro, are you
lose. Watch,
serious?
I guarantee that will happen.
Hey,
I have
bro,
not
I'ma
seen
help
this
you
video
out.
before.
No
He'll
matter
just
what,
explode
you're
and then
dying,
he'll
bro.
lose.
You actually can't win. You can still walk away. Bro,
No
I'm
way.
trying to help you out. You have a full life ahead of you. Alright, whatever then.
And the winner is... Rocks!
I want that monkey to die.
Bruh.
Okay, there's no way I laughed at that, but that was actually kind of funny.
Bro, this isn't even a challenge.
Fight!
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Oh god, he has a gun!
How you doing?
Is that
We're
even
just-
allowed?
We're just reacting to this video. Mob tournament in Minecraft. We're just reacting to. I don't know. I thought it was entertaining because especially it has 28 million views. Also, if you hear squeaking, that's my chair. Sorry about that. That's a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I think it's funny sometimes because like if something happens in the video, I can just like do this. I don't know. Funny.
Hi, my name is Tom, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is that it feels like a warm hug. My
No, it does not.
Hey yo, pause! Hey yo, quit using a gun! We should disqualify you!
What do you mean? There was no rules from the beginning that you couldn't use a gun, okay? I know I haven't been talking much, but I've also been reading chat. There's no way there's no way that should be against the rules, right? Especially if you're playing against what's his name again? Grox? Grox, yeah. There's no way.
Alright everyone, it is time for the championship match. These two competitors have dominated their competition. Let's find out who's gonna go home with 1 million emeralds!
Alright, buddy. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Wait, what? I'm f***ed.
Yes, you are. Okay, fair. That would have still exploded him. Okay. How did he get those blocks? No one will know. Okay,
Hey, yo,
that's
chill!
stupid.
Wait, since when was this here?
He just built
What the
that.
hell is this? Oh! Damn, bro, he caught me lacking.
Yes, he
He
did.
distracted me good.
100%.
Nah, I got half a heart. It's over, bro. It's a wrap.
The only thing that could happen is if it starts raining. That's it. No way that actually I guessed that. I actually guessed that. I guessed that. I just knew that not villagers. I knew that
Bro, I
Enderman
swear
died
I'm the
from
best
rain.
at PvP.
No
And
joke.
the winner is
Grox?
Yo, what's up, bro? I brought you those emerald blocks I owed you.
Yo, what? I didn't think you would actually do it.
Let's go. You're not banning me anymore. All right, bro. Have a nice day.
I'm sorry, I've already made my decision.
What? Wait, what you mean, bro?
You don't even play Minecraft, bro. All you do is bully villagers.
Bro, intimidating them is fun, though.
I think it's best you find another server to play
Wait,
on.
wait, wait.
Fair.
Let's
Fair.
go, guys.
I
He's
would have banned
finally...
him too. I would have banned him too. I'm just gonna check the analytics of my stream very quickly. Hello. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to do something. It was very important. But I am back. So let's get back to reacting to videos. I don't really have any videos to react to that I think would be interesting. So maybe just a Mr. Beast video. Do you guys think that's a good idea? I think so. So I'm gonna do it. Let me just change the title of the stream. react. I titled the stream wrong. That's fun. Alright. Now, I titled the stream Reach Day today. That's fun. Wow. All right. Now I'm going to share my screen again. I just had to check my live stream and how it's performing, and it's not doing half bad. So that's good. I've had shorts do worse. That's actually really good. Okay, cool. Let's get back to reacting then. Let me just drag this over to here. Cool. Alright. So, what are we going to be reacting to? Mr. Beast. I am dyslexic, so that's not going to help me with typing, but let's get through this, shall we? Maybe just a few shorts, because I'm an expert at doing shorts, am I right? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Beast has done so much for the YouTube platform and the world itself, and people are still trying to rob him. That is actually crazy. How does this video have 83 million views? I know he's Mr. Beast, but come on. Hey, they left an iPhone. They left an iPhone. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's a waste. If you're gonna rob from the biggest YouTuber, at least take all you can get. You know what I mean? I do not support that, by the way. If YouTube is watching, I do not support robbing this man. No. They left so much money there, though. They could have... Okay, why would they be recording in the bathroom? Did they actually record that in his house?
These 2 plane tickets leave in exactly 4 hours. You need to find a stranger to take on a beautiful vacation with. Wait, go now? Oh my god!
There's no way he found an actual stranger to do that with.
This might be the craziest question ever. Would you be interested in coming to Bali with me? No. Hey, excuse me, sorry. Interested in coming to Bali with me? I gotta find a stranger to come to Bali with. We only have a few hours to get to that flight. Do you want to come on a vacation with me? No. Would you be interested in coming to Bali with me tonight? I'm coming to...
I don't.
Would you want to come to Bali with me? Full expenses paid by Mr. Beast. Wait, yeah. Also, are you subscribed to Mr. Beast? Oh my god, she is subscribed. You have a valid passport? Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Go, let's go, let's go. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Welcome to Bali! We're not gonna do that, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Oh my god! I love this country! Jacob! Yeah! Oh man! That was awesome!
I have nothing to say about this video.
Spend overseas with why?
Just hit me, bro!
I'm done watching shorts. Alright, let's watch Mr. Beast's most viewed video, shall we? Because tell me if I'm wrong here, okay? But all of Mr. Beast's newest videos literally could be AI generated. Am I wrong with saying that? Like, this video. Would you risk drowning for $500,000? No. I don't think anyone on the planet would risk dying for $500,000. Unless you were very desperate. But at that point, just get a job. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone's that desperate. I hope so. I hope not, at least. Maybe I'm just naive. Okay. I'm just gonna watch Mr. Beast's actually, what's a video of Mr. Beast? I have never not watched a Mr. Beast video. Alright. So I guess I'm just gonna watch Mr. Beast's video that flopped then. Shall we? Alright, let's do that. I'm also gonna eat while I do that, because actually, never mind. My food's downstairs.
Look at how Oral-B Electric cleans 100% better than regular brushes. It's time to switch.
I actually hate ads. Like, I hate ads. I hate ads. Why don't they just make it like a pop-up ad? That would be way better. They got rid of pop-ups.
Sure, this food reaches as...
Oh yeah, I didn't watch this video fully. I've actually
been on Shopify from
I
the
just
beginning.
watched ads!
The platform is just never a worry. Like, I have so many worries.
I
but the
just
platform
watched
is number
ads.
one.
Why is it showing me more ads?
Every single time someone
Stop
watches
showing
this
me
video,
ads.
it helps feed someone in need. And since
He
we
does
get a
not
lot
have
of views,
420,020. He does not have 420 million subscribers. He wants that. He doesn't have that though.
I brought a lot of people. Here you go.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
And if you're wondering how this works, every time someone watches this entire video, including you right now, money is generated. And as this video grows, that increasing amount of money will feed an astonishing...
Maybe I shouldn't have said I didn't watch the whole video. Because now I feel bad. Well, I'm going to watch the whole video now. So, in front of multiple people. So, yeah. Hopefully that makes up for it.
amount of people.
Everybody eats.
But that's not all it's gonna do. You watching this video will supply farmland, build massive kitchens, fill schools with food for their students, and save children from child labor. So honestly, I'm glad you're here.
There you go. 1,500 people have now been...
I wasn't, but now I am. I feel bad. Everyone go watch this video, even though I don't have that many people on the live stream. Just go watch this video because I do not want to feel bad anymore. So please watch this video, even though he gets 10 times my views. No, like 100,000 times my views.
I'm very excited for the future.
And because of our meal program, the school attendance skyrocketed. So it only made sense to upgrade their classrooms.
They have so few desks at the school that some students literally have to sit on rocks. I assume you're not supposed to put...
This kind of feels like not the best place to record. Like, I don't think they should have recorded, like, these kids back here. And also the fact that they're just... I kind of feel like this is just making fun of it. Am I wrong? I just feel bad at this point.
4 kids on one of these.
Of course, this is only supposed to take 2 kids.
Really?
Not 4.
Can you ask them if they'd like new desks?
Mungependa kuletewa desks mpya.
I'll be right back then.
Like, sure, he's doing a good cause. I'm not saying he isn't. 100%.
And now, even with...
But I do think he shouldn't be doing that. I don't... Because also, this video isn't even that long compared to Mr. Beast's videos. If he's gonna make a philanthropy video, right? He should do it on his other channel dedicated to that. Don't do it on the channel that's not dedicated to that. This video completely flopped. I hope he does it on the other channel because all the profit goes to charities anyway.
With all these new students, everyone has a place to sit.
How happy they are. Let's get downloaded. Oh, I love this video. This really puts into perspective the things we take for granted in America and Europe. Like something as simple as a new desk for their school so they don't have to sit on rocks. It's literally making their week.
That is very true. If we're not lying right now, that is very true how people take things like right now, I am sitting on a chair, and I just complain that it's squeaky, when they don't even sit on chairs with foam on them. Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Jim. This means a lot.
All right, thanks for the help, guys. They're carrying all the way right now. You ready for your new desks? Yeah. Obviously, they can't feed all these kids breakfast and lunch every school day with this kitchen. Which is why we built this brand new kitchen. And on top of revamping the school, we also dug a well here with water storage, plus a greenhouse, and pan the camera, a farm. We are hooking this school up with everything they need.
And for the influx of students at neighboring schools,
We're partnering with massive farms like this one. And this is Justice. He runs the farm.
Welcome to Olelesho Farm. We have two parts of the farm. One part of the farm goes
like
directly
I don't
to
like
the...
that I'm saying that, but like this is kind of boring. Should I switch the video? Should I switch the video? I honestly think I should be switching the video. This is not a good video at all. Should I switch the video? I'm just gonna switch the video. This is not a good video at all. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't read your name because I'm dyslexic, but welcome to the stream, and you are a very important person to the stream. So, hello. At least I would like to think you are. Because you're very important because you are one of my viewers. How is my stream doing? Here's behind the scenes. Hey, it's spiking. Let's go. Oh, it's starting to flat out. That's fine. But anyways, I've gained 2 hours of watch time from, what, less than half an hour? That means in an hour, by that math, I'll have way more. What are the difference between this thumbnail and this thumbnail? One is literally just him sad, and then the other one is just, what is it? And then one of him is just smiling. It's just the same kid. Actually, no, it's a different kid, just smiling. Actually, I don't even think that's a real kid in the second one. Alright then. What will I get promoted next? Ooh. We could watch the new, what is it? I was almost in Squid Game video. Should we watch that? I think we should.
My name is Caitlin. I am a social media specialist. Grammarly saves me hours of time a day. I have a variety of clients that I kind of work with on a day-to-day basis. When you're pumping out a lot of content per
Okay.
When I say I was almost in Squid Game, I specifically mean Netflix's reality show version, not like the actual one where people died. Sorry for a bit of a...
So we got clickbaited. I mean, no, I got clickbaited into clickbaiting you guys. That's funny. Wow. Within 11 seconds of the video, we got clickbaited.
There, but also I'm not lying. So before I get into that whole story, I need to...
You are lying. What do you mean you're not lying? This is blatantly lying. I know I'm pausing a lot, but this is blatantly lying. You didn't get in the Squid Game. You got in the Squid Game live action version.
Explain how I was even put in that situation to begin with. Early last year, Jacob, our friend Joe, my brother Jax, and I all went to this little Squid Game pop-up event hosted by Netflix. It looked interesting, to say the least. A combination of curiosity and boredom are what convinced us to buy tickets. Our Uber took us to the location provided, and we were dropped off at a scary back alley in the streets of LA. Are you sure this isn't a setup for... you know, the real thing? We hunted down the entrance, headed up Squid Game themed stairs, and inside was a big lobby with merch, snacks, decorations. You know what else was in there? No other human beings. We were the only ones there, along with the shape guys that were just staring at us. Are you sure?
That would actually be creepy, would it not? Like if you were there and you just seen these guys.
This isn't... I don't know anymore. Staff signed us in and gave us numbered wristbands. What? It's like Squid Game! Eventually, more contestants showed up, and soon enough, we were herded into the starting room, decorated very much like no one actually cared about this thing. And if they did, corporate ruined it. The staff guy gave us the rundown on how the event was gonna work, all the rules, such and such. But sprinkled throughout the explanation were like a lot of safety hazard jokes. I know the concept of the whole thing is rooted in playing dangerous games and dying and ooh, evil dystopian. But he was saying things like, don't lean on the walls. You might rip through it, and I don't want to fill out any paperwork if you hurt yourself. Don't touch anything that you shouldn't touch. I don't want to have to fill out paperwork again. He was...
So then just don't do the event. Some people are gonna get hurt. Just don't do the event.
very anti-paperwork, like way more than the actual human safety part. Based on what we've seen so far, our group knew we were about to experience exactly what we were hoping for, but with not the death part. For the first game, we were led into a room with lines of glass squares. What? It's like Squid Game again! The glass jumping part! When it was your turn, the pattern on the 10 squares would be shown, and you needed to memorize which tiles to step on. It's like, well...
Not at all like Squid Game. Like, literally in the slightest. Not at all.
I guess it's kind of like Squid Game. Kinda.
Nope.
The first batch of people stepped up, the patterns all flashed, but before anyone could begin stepping on glass, they were instructed to hold it and only take one step at a time. For the whole...
How is this video not age restricted from
and only
a gun?
take...
A gun! They have a gun! Are you kidding me? That's a gun!
One step at a time.
Pew-pew.
For the whole game, we had to watch everyone take one individual step, stop, wait to be confirmed, then take one more step for 10 spaces in like 6 groups total. Also, I think that whatever
that would be
mechanism...
so annoying though. Like, am I wrong? That would be so annoying. I would be so pissed off at that. I would be so upset at that. Crazy.
They used to track if people were out or not was super busted because literally only like 5 people in total got their pattern right. Joe, Jacob, and Jax all swore they memorized their pattern correctly, but were eliminated anyway. I know I botched mine up though. I've got...
Imagine being so confident and then just losing. That's funny.
Paper shredder brain. They could give me one tile to memorize and I would still forget it. 25 of the 30 people failed their very first puzzle. Now, Netflix knew that if people paid 40 bucks, yeah, 40, to be in this shitty little Squid Game event and then had to go home after the first game, they would be pretty upset. So the rule was for the first 4 challenges, no one would be eliminated. Yay, woohoo, phew, that was a close one. In the next room, they tried to combine both the honeycomb game and the marbles game from the show, but what was put together was throw marbles in the shape on the table to win other people's marbles. It was very anticlimactic. Unfortunately, we were only able to gather in groups of 3, so Joe wasn't able to join us. Instead, he was paired up as a third wheel to a random couple that was obviously here on a date. Jax cleaned up shop on us. He got all our marbles within minutes.
That would be literally third wheeling. I would hate that so much. I would hate that actually very much. Why?
But over at Joe's table, malicious injustice was afoot. Apparently, the 2 people that were in a romantic relationship ganged up on Joe, and after taking all his marbles, just split them up between each other. Despite there being no actual stakes in the game, Joe was furious simply out of principle, and swore to get revenge on them somewhere,
I would get revenge on
somehow.
them easily.
Before he could even start any beef,
out.
we were brought into the next room, and again, we're split into groups, this time of 4. They really liked group activities in this thing. Walking through the doors to the challenge, everyone was stationed around a respective gift coffin. After opening them up, it was revealed we were going to be playing a big version of Operation, the game where you try to pick up fake little organs and fake medical tools without touching.
They just did random stuff that kind of were like the show, but not at all.
The sides. So, simulated surgery. Like, I guess that was kinda in Squid.
No, not at all. How is that in Squid Game? Also, I hate ads. But
Pre-game
how is that
jitters.
in Squid Game?
And an easy-to-use touchscreen.
Hey, Google.
Game. At least they decorated the boxes like it, but I mean, we're really pushing it at this point. Jacob and I randomly got paired up with this married couple, and the 4 of us started inspecting the tools when suddenly the woman goes, "Oh, will you pass me the forceps?" She's a surgeon. Oh my god. We just happened to be paired up with a lady whose literal job was operation. The challenge began and the 3 of us took...
I mean, hey, that's serious luck, or this video is just staged.
our hands off the tools, she cracked her knuckles, and we watched as all the plastic organs were suddenly out of the prop body. Not surprisingly, our team was the first to finish. When we got back together with Joe and Jax, we explained how we got super lucky to be paired up with an actual surgeon that literally soloed the whole thing. And Joe was like, wait, that guy was a surgeon? And Jacob and I had to shake our heads and say, no, Joe, she was a surgeon. Damn it. Now that we were entering the 4th challenge, it was time to get serious. This was the first game where people would start getting eliminated for realsies. But not realsies. Everyone was split into 2 groups and taken to one side of a wall where there was a bunch of prop boats. It was a kind of not really IRL version of Battleship where we had to try and shoot down all the other side's boats, and the team that won would progress into the 5th game. I would describe this idea.
Say something. If you're here, say something. Anything. I want someone to talk to. Someone say something. Say something. Like the stream. Anything. Just say something.
As good enough. Sure. You know, we didn't get to choose where to put our boats since they were bolted to the floor, but I guess we did only pay $40 to be here. For some reason, though, the staff member on our side was, we can call it, extremely helpful. At first, he was saying general tips, like, so if they still have a 4-tile boat, let's check all the areas that could fit that. You know, saying vague hints to help us out a bit. But by the end of it, he was just straight up telling us, if I were you guys, I would shoot right here. Like, this guy wanted us to win, and win fast. So either he had some kind of bet.
He was probably a fan of one of them, and that's why they were doing that, 100%.
Going on with the other staff members, or dude just had places to be. All the other team's boats were sunk, and the remaining 15 or so people were led into the semi-final game. It was obvious as soon as we saw her, we were finally playing the classic red light, green light. It was decorated like the show, the doll was there, but there were giant gift boxes scattered around the room to act as obstacles, because when you think about it, red light, green light isn't high stakes when staff can't actually shoot the contestants. Like, something had to be added to spice it up a bit. We gathered on the starting line, and the game started. As we were playing, I was thinking, how are they measuring if we're moving or not? You know, I doubt they recreated the entire motion tracking doll thing just for this pop-up that's getting torn down after a month. I figured the only thing they could be using to track motion is our wristband, so in between the green lights, I focused extra hard on making sure my wrist stayed as still as possible. In fact, I was focusing so hard on my wrist that I didn't even realize I was the first one to pass the finish line. Unfortunately, similarly to the janky glass memory game, it seemed like a lot of the wristbands were super wonky as well, because a lot of people got pinged as eliminated, no matter how still they were, including Jacob and Jax, which was a huge buzzkill. Either that, or they were just built to be super sensitive, and somehow my weak little carpal tunnel wrists decided to not shake for the first time in 5 years. I turned back to see just 3 people left. One of them being Joe. They all lunged forward, and as red light was called for the final time, I watched as Joe tripped and crashed in.
There isn't much to talk about in this video, like at all, but this is a very entertaining video.
Into them, causing every person left to topple to the
But way too many ads. Just way too many ads.
Floor. Their wristbands deemed them eliminated. As Joe was walking past me to the dead area, I asked what happened, to which he said, I got him. Joe had intentionally sacrificed himself to bump those people because they were the couple that ganged up on him during Marbles. He had finally gotten his revenge. Was it petty? Yes. Did he probably ruin their date? Yes. But do I also not care and think that was the funniest shit ever? Absolutely.
Hey, she swore.
Awesome.
She's a kid's
I was
channel.
somehow the only one in our group moving on to the final round. Me and the other 4 winners of red light, green light were brought into Squid Game. and everyone else was there too, watching from behind a little rope. Jaden, Squid Game is so rough and tough. How did you fare against the 4 other dudes that made it to the end? In real Squid Game, the guy got stabbed. Did you get stabbed? You're probably wondering. And
no,
oh dear viewer.
That's not what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how this has anything to do with you being in Squid Game. Like, get to the point.
No, I did not get stabbed. In fact, I didn't get hurt at all because Netflix didn't want to deal with paperwork. Instead, we played hold a fake egg on a spoon and attack each other until there's 1 egg standing, but attack in a way where there's no paperwork, which is fine with me because I doubt any of us actually knew how to play Squid Game anyway. The buzzer rang and everyone started shifting around in the shape. Since
how I would win this is I would just sneak up behind everyone and then just yell and then just push them or knock them over or literally just knock them out. Just win.
I, for some reason, have experience in high-stakes game tournaments. I deployed my signature...
You can't use that. It's almost been a year since that whole thing.
Strategy of don't bring attention to myself. I simply dodged and weaved between the guys swiping at each other's eggs. I can take someone on in a 1v1, but any number higher and I've gone well past my capabilities. Eventually there were just 3 people left. The crowd started yelling, "Get the girl's still in!" And the 2 guys started walking towards me. But then my personal peanut gallery chimed in with, hey, they're ganging up on the girl! Boo, shame, boo. And that...
It's fair game though, am I wrong? It's fair game. I don't know, like, it's fair game.
Flustered them enough to back away again. Apparently, the power of teamwork and fear of misogyny can persevere through
Holy
anything.
Fuck.
Suddenly,
that's not misogyny. That's just playing the game as intended.
An egg hit the floor. It was just me and non-woman hating guy number 2. The exact 1v1 I was trying to create. We circled each other.
That pisses me off. Okay. I understand where she's coming from just because she was the only girl, but kind of expect that because in the actual show, no one picked the girls in the thing. So they're probably just basing it off of that, nothing to do with the fact you're an actual girl.
Both our spoon-holding arms stretched out as far as they could go. He swung at my egg a couple times and I managed to dodge, but I couldn't win this thing if I didn't go on the offense. But what if I just...
Yay!
I won the silly little Netflix Squid Game pop-up. The front man came out and escorted me to the VIP area where he gave me a plastic animal mask, like in Squid Game. And we took awesome photos together, and I got an awesome t-shirt that said
Show us
winner.
the photos.
And I didn't know it at the time.
Show us the photos.
But as this was happening, the staff pretended to shoot all the losers with fake gun sounds. Unfortunately, I didn't get the 45.6 billion money prize like in the show. But along with the t-shirt, they did give me a special form to fill out that would give me priority application for Netflix's actual Squid Game reality show. Squid Game, the challenge.
Yeah, and she still didn't get in. Probably because she's a YouTuber and they found out she's a YouTuber.
What happens? Filled it out and was able to bring my friends back to the VIP room with me because winning isn't fun unless you do it with your friends. That's what Squid Game taught me. There were a bunch of snacks and alcoholic beverages in the winner area, and I gotta say, the alcoholic squid drinks were probably the worst things I've ever tasted. It was astonishing how bad they were. Over a year later, and I can still imagine it. I don't even know what ingredient could do that to a drink. Anyway, after I submitted my form, I half expected to never hear anything about it ever again. But to my surprise, Netflix reached out to interview me about potentially being a contestant on the show. In fact, I was forwarded to the next round of interviews 3 times to completely break any potential rules of confidentiality. I was starting to think there might be a chance I could actually be on the show. But eventually, the interviews came to a stop, and I have come to the conclusion they have moved on to better qualifying people. Most likely because I will admit I was a bit too honest during the interviews. Just be a follower. I don't like taking charge at all. How hard would you fight to win Squid Game? not that hard. Have you watched the first season of Squid Game: The Challenge? No? Well, I watched the first 20 minutes, but I turned it off because I thought it was really badly paced and boring. So that was that, and I'm okay with it. Or who knows, maybe they saw my very strange track record of winning game tournaments and got scared.
She was dumb. She was dumb. All right, well.